Prologue.
Well, good riddance to that piece of white trash. Maybe now we can meet up with Akanetendo in peace. Oh, I do believe that's her now.
Why, konnichiwa, Asuka-san and Gloria-san, we've been looking forward to meeting up with both of you again. If only we were a little earlier, we would have teached that fucker for wasting a perfectly good epilogue on her prudesse. Hey Gloria, I heard you're a bit of an animal person. Well, you two, brace yourselves. Asuka, Gloria, have you ever given pedal pleasure to a pony?
What's with the dramatic flair, Jacinta? Yes, we pedal plundered ponies before. We did have Rainbow Dash in the Betty Bunch after all.
Hi Jacinta-chan. Just because most of us didn't have a prestigious education and are not cashed up like you are doesn't mean we're totally cut off from the equestrian persuasion. Ha ha ha.
What kind of piece of shit is this? All I wanted was to show my two new hot Arnamigans the joys of pedal pleasuring a pony for the first time, and all I get was them telling me they did so before. No, this will not do at all. Fuck off and let me be. No.
Nani? Is Jacinta-chan always like that?
Most of the time, but you get used to it. You must admit she's so cute when she's angry. Okay, I'm fine now. So what are we up to today?
I don't like anything! Mom and Dad suck! I wanna go.
Well, there's no doubt about it.
Our daughter is a twat.
Tired of not being able to keep your child under control?
This is what the morning after pill is for, you know.
Well, fear not, for we have the perfect solution. Try 80s movies. The 80s were a time when all children's media wanted to do was scare the shit out of you. And now you can bring their horrendous horrors to your home.
Hey, honey, wanna see cute little mousies in The Secret of Nim?
My husband's dead, and my child is dying! Everything is trying to kill me, and my family's drowning to death! Ah!
Think your kid's upset? Wait until she sees a decapitated woman chasing a little girl in Return to Oz. From little monsters to the witches to something wicked this way comes. 80s films try to scare life lessons into your child's nightmares to the point where they can't even remember what those life lessons are.
But can't we get in trouble for showing our kids that?
No problem. Most 80s films have a PG rating, but that was back when it actually stood for something. Nowadays, it stands for practically G. So you can plead naive innocence to your cruelty.
When I killed your brother, I talked!
Death. Endless despair. Sadness. 80s no.
Will she ever socialize
I
again?
hate mice now.
If she does, just show her Watership down.
Endless despair.
Thanks, 80s movies. What made me a stronger human being will scar my kids for life.
It burns. 80s movies, making modern media look like pussies for generations.
Food, fucks, and fun. Don't fucking call me that, you fucking bitch girl. But you sexy little boy stud, can call me your sex slave. Food, fucks, and fun. The place to go and do this for food, fucks, and fun. It's food, fucks, and fun. Gay fun. Really gay. My bedroom is the Gildas. For food, fucks, and fun. Come fuck me there, the Gildas. For food, fucks, and fun. This has been a Ronald McDonald, better known as Penis Clown Production.
White Noise Paradise was recorded in front of a live internet audience.
Meg, there's nothing like a soothing foot sweat hot spring to tantalize your senses and make you feel like a new mandible man. Oh yeah, baby, the only thing that could make this any better is if someone was massaging my feet while jacking off my morning wood. Hi.
Hey Shinji-kun, are you having steamy sexual fantasies about me over there?
Why, yes I am.
Well, can you cut that out for a second and toss over that super smooth feet cream?
Yeah, me and Asuka want to give each other a nice rub down, and we want our dumplings to be as smooth as possible. Hi.
Okay then.
Bag. Got it.
Holy shit, you caught the model with your hair snatch. Where did you learn to do that?
Years of practice with the Betty Bunch, my fine foot friend. Wink.
With her snatch?
But anyways, let's rub this all over our pudalage already and get this scrub-a-dub-dub started.
Righty-o.
Oh, Asuka, you should feel smooth sliding across my wet stupid body.
Oh, listen to you, Misato. You have your slippery soles bouncing off my equally moist breast melons. Oh, sweet Lilith, the sound of them smacking around is making my giant tingle.
Speaking of tingling giants, you slip in your soggy port and down my wet blanket feel so tantalizing and it makes me want to explode.
Oh, trust me, Misato. There's gonna be an explosion, alright. You just keep massaging my slender midriff while I suck on Ray's toes. Tee.
Oh sweet Lilith, Ray's there too.
Thermal expansion. How embarrassing.
Hold on, now that's what I call raising the stakes. And I meant 2 stakes for those of you who don't get double entendres. But anyway, Shinji-kun, since you and Asuka are officially united now, I think it would be a good idea to get to know all her other classmates/girlfriends, and I do mean biblically. Hi!
Which is why we're here at the side of the hot springs so that we could spend some quality bonding time with you while Asuka's busy with Misato-chan, and maybe even help relieve some of that built-up tension you have listening in on their little foot flirting session. Hiya.
Right, so why don't you just come up out of the water there, sweetie, and point that meaty didgeridoo of yours in our general direction. I for one could really use some eggs and sausage to go with my creamy smooth crumpets that have been baking in the hot sun all day. Wink.
We, like my new BFF Gloria Shares said, we would like you to take your pee-pee and squirt your scrambled eggs all over our feet like French toast. Ha ha ha. By the way, both me and my older sister Wendy, from our swell French cartoon series, are the newest editions of our Cornet Alpha. Hopefully I'll get to how you say, go more into detail about this if someone does a secret diary for me somewhere down the line. No?
Hi, and might I just say from one climax character to another, you and I getting more acquainted is a definite must. You have not felt true perfection until you felt my sweet pork buns slide across your sweat moistened body. Smooch.
And if you're into girls who were a bit on the chunky side, I'd be more than happy to shove my stubby flesh nuggets down your mouth and let you tell me how yummy they are. Maybe I'll even show you my 4th hole hahaya.
And I hope you're also into bunyan bestiality, cause I would just love to crawl up inside of you and scrub down your sensitive interior workings with my slender flesh patties. Yes.
Oh yeah baby, like my new BFF Bridget said, why I could give you a nice speedy scrub down with my furry nut-scented steppers all over your fleshy exterior that would feel better than any sponge bath could. Wink.
No you don't.
Hot. Yeah, I guess that joke has run its course already.
That's what I was telling you before!
But anyways ladies, I think getting to know the BFFs of my recently reacquainted BFF Asuka would be a very swell idea indeed. In fact, why don't we start things off by having one of you lovely ladies give my smooth dumplings a nice rub down? What do you say?
What kind of piece of shit establishment is this? We just wanted to get to know the main male protagonist of the Evangelion, biblically, and now we'll never get that chance.
No you don't.
Oh whatever. Our recurring habit isn't getting stale anytime soon.
That's what she said redundantly, haha.
Hold on, some of you. Didn't Shinji actually say yes to letting us spend some time with him? I think he even asked one of us to give him a foot massage. Haha. Hey, now that you mention it, I think he did. Getting to love Shinji-kun's feet has always been a personal fantasy of mine for years, even back when he was a homosexual.
Hot. Well, I definitely won't object to you doing that to me now.
And neither will I for that matter. Ha ha ha. So then you're Shinji Ikari, eh? Well, the rumors were true. You do sort of resemble my wannabe boyfriend Ryo Iwawa. Hi.
Hey, now that you mention it, he kinda does. I don't believe it. Oh, and nice to see you again, by the way, Ami-chan. Ha ha ha.
Why thanks, Isaji. The feeling is mutual.
Oh my. Amy Mizuno. Now there's something I wouldn't mind soaking my feet in. Millimeters.
You took the words right out of my toe-sucking mouth, Tammy-kun.
Anyway, Shinji, I just so happen to know another one of your EVA pilot friends, Rei Ayanami. And she said that it would be really nice if you got to know some of her own personal BFFs in the pansexual pack, namely yours truly. In fact, I was thinking that you and I could go and have a nice soothing bubble bath together, and I would personally provide the bubbles. Wink.
Oh my, it looks like Shinji-kun has provided some bubbles of his own. Happy.
Shinji-kun, are things getting a little too hot over there?
Yeah, you want us to come over and cool you down a bit?
That's okay, I can take it from here. And don't you worry, Ray, I so will. But anyways, ladies, I say we go someplace more private and discuss this in more detail. Sound good to you?
Well then, what are we waiting for? Come with us and let's get this panel party started.
You got it, but first I'd still like that foot massage. Would you and Jacinta-chan like to do the honors?
Oh yes. Let us have those daisy smooth pork buns.
Say Dimitri, you've heard about spring cleaning, right? Well, did you know the swell difference between that and hot spring cleaning?
No you don't.
Thank Lilith for that. I really don't think I could take another one of their cringe-inducing one-liners.
Anta baka!
Well, Asuka, I think that you and Shinji are gonna work out just fine. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad I'm finally getting some screen time in this skit. I'm the one with the top billing after all, ha ha ha. But anyways, Misato-chan and Ray-chan, why don't the three of us pick up where we left off and rub some more of that body shampoo into our private areas with our tender toes? What do you say?
Hell yeah, that sounds like the business alright. Let's get back to it.
Yes, Asuka, I so can't wait to start sliding my pearly whites, that being my toes, obviously. All I cost to your face when have you inhale deep of the sweet bouquet of my petal perfection. That is my 2 gifts from Lilith. Ha ha ha.
And like me and my girls would so love to smear our righteous pedalage all over your German titties and wet sauerkraut cavity before we go off to fetish it up with Shinji-kun. Like totally for sure.
Excuse me, but did I just hear someone say they wanted shampoo to rub off their private areas? Well, Odalolly, I would be more than happy to accommodate all of you fine young ladies, ha ha ha.
Alright, I get it!
Yes, I know dearies, this is the last one, I assure you.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask, why do you speak with the British accent in Speakonia videos? Aren't you supposed to be Chinese?
Oh, don't be fooled by the stereotypical Chinese voice that I used in my Swell anime series. This is my actual speaking voice, of which I picked up from my old nanny who brought me up proper to be a successful TV actor, indubitably.
Does anyone hear that?
Oh, bloody hell! I'm gonna wet myself!
So you say you had some British upbringing, eh? Well then I guess that means you asked for all the tea in China.
I'm to think she talked about us having cringe-inducing one-liners. Is the Atos love?
Spies sapping my sentry.
Well, what do you expect? It's my job, ha ha ha.
Enough with the gratuitous cameos.
Yeah, guess we dragged this skit out long enough. Alvider Zane for now, foot and fappers.